Okay, let's just dive right into this explainer. Look, if you've ever stared at a blank screen, literally just blinking at the cursor, wondering exactly what to say to make people actually want to buy your product, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we are completely demystifying the whole process of writing user-generated content ads using the AI Mob School Script Library. And hey, this isn't some vague marketing theory, okay? We're taking a direct look at a system of plug-and-play hooks, full ad frameworks, and calls to action that are practically hardwired to convert. But first, we kind of have to address the massive elephant in the room. Why are your video ads failing? Like, why are you pouring money behind content that just isn't driving sales? More often than not, honestly, it comes down to a complete lack of structure and weak hooks that totally failed to stop the scroll. I mean, you might have the most incredible product in the world, right? But if your message is just formless, your audience is going to swipe right past it without a second thought. All right, so section 1, the winning ad formula. 3 simple parts. To solve that horrible problem of formless content, we are going to look at a chronological, super-structured approach. Every single successful ad script in this library built on this exact 3-part architecture. No exceptions. Step 1 is the hook. That's what grabs their attention. Step 2 is the body, where you deliver the core message and the actual value. And step 3 is the call to action, or CTA, which literally tells them exactly what to do next. It is genuinely that simple. You do not need a degree in copywriting for this. You just need to follow the skeleton. Now, as we go through these frameworks, you are going to hear about a lot of brackets. Think of this, well, it's basically Mad Libs for marketers. The brackets just represent fill-in-the-blank placeholders for your specific product, your exact target customer, and the result your product delivers. You are not writing from scratch here. You're just dropping your specific details into a high-converting machine. It completely takes all the terrifying guesswork out of script writing. But before we actually build the ad, we need to lay down a golden rule of copywriting. Write the way you talk. Seriously, short lines, lots of contractions, one idea at a time. The ultimate goal is to keep the entire script between 60 to 90 words. Why? Because that translates perfectly to a punchy 30-second delivery when spoken out loud. A quick pro tip for you, read your script out loud before you ever hit record. If you stumble over a word, cut it. Keep it super conversational. Moving on to section 2, finding your perfect angle, the crucial pre-work. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with the angle worksheet. The source material actually insists you print this page out and fill it in by hand before you even think about picking a script. You have to know exactly who you are talking to. What specific pain do they feel? What's the result they actually want? How does your product bridge that gap? What proof do you have to back it up? And what is the single action you want them to take? I promise you, doing this pre-work makes every subsequent script you write infinitely sharper. All right, section 3, hooks that stop the scroll, securing those crucial first 3 seconds. So your hook really has one single, absolutely critical job: stop the scroll. The library provides a bank of 25 diverse hooks, tapping into all sorts of different psychological triggers. You've got your problem hooks, like if you struggle with this specific pain, watch this. You've got result hooks, showing off a timeline of success. Curiosity hooks, leveraging popular phrases like, I was today years old when I learned. And of course, call-out hooks that immediately qualify your audience. Now here is a highly counterintuitive pro move. Write the hook last. Seriously? Even though it's the very first thing the viewer hears, you actually want to build the body of the ad first. Once that's done, then you write 10 different hooks for that exact same body and pick the strongest one. Testing multiple hooks against the exact same core message, that is an absolute game changer for figuring out what the algorithm favors. Let's jump into section 4, plug-and-play script frameworks, the core message. The library features 14 complete script frameworks that are basically ready to record today. These are the greatest hits, and each serves a very specific purpose depending on your product. Problem solution is amazing for almost anything. Got a highly visual product? The before-after framework is your best friend. Want to build deep, authentic trust? Go with unboxing or a day-in-the-life POV. There are even frameworks specifically designed to leverage trending formats, so you can really maximize your reach. Let's actually look at how one of these works in practice. The comparison framework is just fantastic for crowded markets. You literally pit an expensive, well-known option right up against your product. It starts casually. So, I tried the expensive option, and I tried your product. Here is the truth. You detail the downside of the expensive one, then smoothly pivot to how your product does the exact same job for a lower price, plus maybe a bonus. It's so conversational, it feels natural, and it is incredibly persuasive. Then we have the Objection Crusher framework. Oh, this one is brilliant. It's designed specifically for those hesitant buyers. Instead of just ignoring the reasons people might not buy, you call them out immediately. You say, look, I know exactly what you are thinking. Insert objection here. By voicing their own internal doubt out loud, you instantly build a crazy amount of trust. Then you swiftly provide the answer to that objection, backed by concrete proof. It completely disarms a skeptical viewer right on the spot. Which brings us to Section 5, the one clear ask, closing the deal. There is one crucial, entirely unbreakable rule here. One ask, period. If you ask for two things, you get neither. Please, whatever you do, do not be that person telling your viewer to like, comment, subscribe, tag a friend, check my bio, and click the link. Pick the single next step you want them to take and ask for only that. Confused minds do not buy, and they certainly don't click. Forget clever wordplay, just tell them exactly what to do. To make this completely foolproof, you can literally just select one direct, action-oriented line from the CTA bank to finish your script strong. Whether you want them to tap the link and grab yours, use a specific discount code, or maybe leverage engagement by saying comment the word help and I will send you the link. These are proven phrases, they cut the fluff, and they drive action. Okay, let's pull all of this together into a high-speed assembly line. Step 1, fill out that angle worksheet. Step 2, pick 3 script frameworks that best match the angle you just mapped out. Step 3, drop your specific details into the brackets, test a few different hooks, and hit record. By following this exact chronological process, you immediately have 3 highly structured professional ads ready to deploy and test. It is absolutely time to stop wasting your money and your energy on formless content that just doesn't convert. The exact architecture you need is right here. So grab that angle worksheet, clearly define your customer's pain, and I want to leave you with this final thought. Which script framework are you actually going to test today? Start building, start testing, and watch those conversions climb. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. See you next time.